not about you, it's about them. So when you communicate with other people, the reason why it holds you back, reason why worried about what they think about you, worried about if they're going to love you in return, because you're thinking about yourself. The reason why you are struggling to socialize with other people in church, in school, etc. support, because all that you think is about yourself. You're concerned what other people are thinking about. You're concerned what will you get in return. You are concerned, but what expectations have you set to those people who are going to communicate? You're going to communicate with. Do you expect them to love you? Do you expect them to give you in return, to give you time to smile at you, etc.? If you have that kind of mindset and expectation when you want to approach someone, you're thinking about yourself. I know this sounds a little bit judgmental, but this does not apply to everyone. But it applies to the most. More specifically, at least here in the Philippines, I could say they're struggling because all they think is about themselves. That's why I have this conviction where I communicate with people thinking that what are they thinking about themselves? How can I be an instrument to make them feel better? And when I approach them, it's more about serving them. When I communicate with someone, when I socialize with someone, it's more of an act of service for their own benefit. It's their privilege, not me. And the more I think about themselves, them, the more I think less of myself, the more I got confident. So that's my realization. To not think what other people think. First of all, it's the number one fact that you don't care about people. You're not going to remember or think about them constantly 24 hours. Maybe after the conversation, you'll be thinking about all of your other tasks. Same as well for point number 2. You don't care about you. They will care more about their family, their health, their academics, their work, their church, their everything. Now, in the concept of Christianity, I could also apply it in most people have this phenomena where they put selves first and then they believe, they put others first, that others, themselves, and God. Most people start fear. They think about they think about others, what they think about themselves. The people they communicated with, they care so much about their opinion and how they feel that end up they did not love themselves and then end up say do not love God, or they don't know God, because their priority when they communicate with people, it's about the people that they are communicating with. So the right structure here, if I'm going to be simplifying, because this is a little bit complex, is you must first start with God, love God, have a relationship, have a quiet time, and then once you love God, you start to, that love magnifies, that love with the cup, if your love to God will pour onto yourself, then you will start to love yourself. You'll start to feel confident because you felt that there is someone who is loving you. And what happens when you love God, when you love yourself? That huge burst amount of love that you have in God and then to yourself. Once it already filled up, you can fill it up to other people. So that's the thing, right? So the first one is, I said it's not about you, it's about them. And then the second one is, I said that it's not about them, it's about God. Those are like constantly interchanging between the two, but must realize be socially be compatible, socially not be awkward, whether in business, whether in school, whether in networking, etc. You have to think about the other person, what he thinks about himself, and you don't have to worry what you think about yourself.